To the 5 o'clock installment of Pseudo News. I'm Mason Hopkins. On today's exciting edition, tornadoes hit Kansas. Sorry, Dorothy. We get the dish on a popular pizza joint. And we'll hear some exciting things to see this summer. But first, here's Dylan with the feature story of the latest epidemic sweeping the world. Dylan?
Dylan, we're on the air.
Oh, I know. Hello, Mason. So today in the studio we have an epidemic sweeping the nation. It's called Bieber fever.
Woo! Bailey! Catch the fever!
Yeah, as you can see, it's really obnoxious. There's many symptoms of this horrific disease. You just want to punch him in the face. You have high-pitched singing. That just makes my ears.
His voice is beautiful.
No, shut up. Then you have taking your hair. Like this.
Bieber does that!
Okay, siéntate, por favor.
Nunca!
Cierra tu boca.
Cállate!
Also, you have diarrhea, stomach aches. Sometimes you just want to throw up blood. Let's walk by then and try not to get shot, okay? So, okay, let's get to interviewing. Okay. Alright, Sir? Excuse me. Oh, hello, sir. How do you feel about this, believerness going on here?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, that.
Believe forever!
Yeah, I think they're in love with Justin Bieber or something. I've never heard of this little girl.
Who's that? They just sound annoying to me.
Yeah, I give up. I hope he gives up on life. Okay, let's go find the next person to interview. So, how do you feel about Justin Bieber?
I hate him.
Okay, that's good. Next person. How do you feel about Justin Bieber?
Sings like a girl.
He sings like a girl. That makes perfect sense. I thought he was a girl.
I believe.
She believes apparently. I don't know where these people keep coming from. Okay, next person. This man does not want his face to be identified. How do you feel about Justin Bieber?
He is the best person ever. I love him. He is my hero.
He's your hero. Apparently, we found some more believers. Do you think Bieber fever is corrupting the nation?
I'm a believer.
You're a believer. More believers. Good. Now you can see how horrified the citizens are of Justin Bieber.
Believe unite! Catch the fever!
I think I caught the fever. I believe! Back to you. Mason.
Uh-oh. I think I have the fever. Let's throw it over to Shelby with the weather.
Thanks, Mason. Hello, everyone. I'm Shelby Tibbetts here with your pseudo weather forecast. Here is our national weather, where we'll be looking at the 4 major areas of the country. Over here on the East Coast, you will find very cloudy weather with thunder and lightning. Minimal precipitation, though, so no need to worry. But if you come up towards the northern part of the country near North Dakota, Minnesota, and the Canada area, there will be lots of precipitation, but no thunder, no lightning. And if you come over here to our west coast, near California, Oregon, Nevada, it will be a day full of sunshine, so a perfect day for the beach in California. And here at our southern hemisphere of the world, towards Kansas, New Mexico, and Texas, Tornado Alley, there will be, you guessed it, bam! Tornadoes strike all over the southern part of the country. So I would suggest you take caution here, and pretty much everywhere. The weather's not going to be too good today. And now for our 5-day forecast. Thank you, sir. Here in our 5-day forecast will be a week of all different sorts of weather. Here on Monday, no one likes Mondays, so of course it's going to be a crappy day. There's going to be thunderstorms and rain, and our low for the day is 52 with a high of 65. Moving on to Tuesday, we will see a very sunny day, perfect day for some shades, with a low of 70 and a high of 110 degrees. Very, very hot. We'll move on to Wednesday, midweek. It'll be a heavy cloud coverage, but you'll see some sun peeking through there with a low of 55 and a high of 70. We move on to Thursday, and there will be torrential downpours. Very cloudy and a low of 57 with a high of 62. And the torrential downpours will lead to a possible tsunami on Friday. However, it will be a very sunny tsunami, so there's something to look forward to. And it'll be a nice day, a high of 80 and a low of 71. So if you get a little too hot on the roof of your house, just go for a swim, 80 degrees, and say hello to this fellow over here. So that's your 5-day forecast and your national weather. I'm Shelby Tibbetts signing off. Back to you, Mason.
Thanks, Shelb. And everyone, don't forget to wear your galoshes. Now here's Kirsten Ackerman with the traffic.
Hello world, I'm Kirsten Ackerman with your local traffic. Today in Blanco we are having a town-wide yard sale. On this street behind me, you see that there is no traffic because no one is selling anything. But if you look behind my cameraman, you will see that traffic is flowing very nicely with no congestion. It shall remain this way until you reach Route 130. This is Kirsten Ackerman signing off. Happy trails!
We're going to take a short commercial break. And after that break, we're going to interview a local painter and see what's going on in Mongolia.
So how many times has this happened to you?
I'm gonna kill you! Don't beat me up! You can't beat me up if I'm a girl! Oh, hey.
Banging! So if you use this beanie, you'll avoid bully beat down.
But how many times has this happened to you?
Shanique, I love you!
I'm not even like boys. Hopefully he doesn't like boys either. And with the brim beanie, you can avoid interacting with people you don't want to acquaint with.
But you see, he could have avoided that whole situation if he had just done this.
Shanique, I love you!
I don't even like boys.
She'll never like me. Unless I was a complete stud! Yeah!
Oh, hey, boo.
Yeah!
And with the musical hat, you can become a complete stud cupcake.
People all over the world love the Who You Wanna beanies. That's because you can be whoever you want. Statistics show that people all over the world hate their lives. So, we have literally life-changing technology designed by German chemists who hate their lives just as much as you do. So calm down. The only question you gotta ask is, who you wanna be?
Welcome back. And now, Tiffany Van Wolfhausen with our local painter.
Hello, I'm Tiffany Van Wolfenhausen here with Blake Hopkins, who is a 30-year-old artist from Delightful, New Jersey. His various styles of art range from somewhat graffiti type to just amazing works of art. These aren't just any paintings though. He generally uses spray paint in his pieces and has also used ink. He also does the art of pinstriping. Today, I'm going to interview Blake in his own home. Hello, I'm Tiffany Van Wolfenhausen here with Blake in his house. About to interview. Alright. So Blake, where is your studio located?
Downstairs, my bedroom.
That's fun. So, which painting is your favorite that you painted?
This one over here. Thingies.
Do your paintings just randomly pop into your head?
I guess. I don't really think about them. Paint whatever I feel like at the time.
Alright. So, describe a painting and the process of how you paint them.
Well,
We have this one.
if you look at... Oh, this is the one I was going to describe.
How about the tree one?
This one? Help me out here, Bailey. Alright. Well, this one started with a picture that I took in Camden of a hotel. And then I took it home and put it into Illustrator and reduced the number of colors to, I think there's 5 or 6 total colors in this one. And then I printed each of the color layers out and taped them all together so they're big because my printer's small. And then I cut out each of the colors individually and then sprayed them one at a time on here.
That is very interesting. I'm Tiffany Bell with Blake, and he did amazing paintings. And we're done with this interview. Thank you, Blake, for showing us some of your paintings. Now we'll take a look at more of them.
Thanks, Tiff. Now let's see what Dorothy's up to.
Hi, I'm Sean Laverne, reporting from Topeka, Kansas. We see remnants of the tornadoes that have been tearing through Kansas. The aftermath is absolutely terrible. We see debris scattered all throughout the town. This man here, he used to live in a mansion before all of this. But look at him now. Sir, can you tell us anything about your home?
Well, it was a bigger box than this.
Folks, he's delusional. Do not listen to that man. Alright. Anyway, let's look at the debris. That is a horrible spot to hide eggs. Perfectly good. 30 homes have been completely and utterly demolished by these awful, horrendous tornadoes. One family was completely torn apart. We haven't seen tornadoes this bad since 1900. I'm Sean Laverne, King of Kansas, reporting.
Thanks, Sean. That is some devastating news. Now here's Kunjo Nakatawa in Mongolia with news about pirates?
Hello, I'm Kunjo Nakatawa in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. There are Russian pirates taking over. They come up the waterways from Russia to Mongolia. Wait, this just in. There is no water surrounding Mongolia. Oh, well, I guess that would make them, Russian land pirates. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, anyway, moving on. They are stealing everything from money to houses. We actually have one of the victims right here. Please, sir, tell us what they took from you.
They took my money, they took my house, they took my family, they took my puppy, and my world famous chocolate chip cookie recipe. I can't do it.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Do you want a cookie? I guess that's no. Well, any...
Kunja, behind you!
What's behind me? Oh god. It's one of the Russian land pirates!
Oh, hello!
Oh, hi. What's your name?
My name is Olga.
That's a very pretty name.
Thank you.
Oh, why are you doing this to people?
Because you see, don't like Mongolia.
Oh, that's nice. How many Russian land pirates are there?
Just two, me and my brother Dmitri.
Only two?
Yes.
How are you able to accomplish everything you've done with only two Russian land pirates?
Because you see, there's this saying, believe and achieve, my motto.
Believe and achieve.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that inspiring
Hello.
talk.
Yeah, now that we know. I said saber. Anyway,
It is a sword of my country.
that's good. So anyway, moving on. Anyway, there's a number on your screen that will help thousands of Mongolian people if you call that number and donate to this country.
You want a piece of banana?
No, thank you. I'm good. Okay. Back to you, basing in the good old America.
Thanks, Kunjo. Hope that works out for you, Mongolia. Now here's DeWart Washington with the Health Watch.
Hello, my name is DeWalt Washington. Today on the Health Watch in our studio, we have the Epidemics Anonymous, the EA. We have 2 cases of sweeping epidemics and a sumo wrestler from Japan. I don't know why he's here. He likes to eat Cheetos, cheesesteaks, cheesecakes, and deviled dogs. So, I guess we're gonna go meet this young man. So the young man right here, he's a sumo wrestler from Japan. Do you have anything to say?
Sorgono.
Yeah, you don't need any food. Thanks. Here's chick number 2. She got some diabetes. I feel really bad. It's a sad case. She has to inject insulin, and sometimes her blood sugar gets high and low. Do you have anything to say?
I'm really cute, aren't I?
Yeah, you're pretty cute.
Thanks.
You may rise.
Okay. You want your food, don't you?
See.
Come here.
Oh.
So, with diabetes, yeah, you have to take shots and stuff, and then sometimes it sucks. I feel shit.
Oh. What's
Uh,
gonna? Oh no! What's gonna happen? Oh no! Where's the devil dog?
Or some sugar.
Oh, sugar! Sugar! Let's do this! Num 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 num. Are you okay, young lady? Come on. See, that tends to happen. I don't know why.
Thank you, Mr.
Oh,
Washington!
it's okay, get off. Thank you.
Oh, by the way, hi, I'm Shelby and I have diabetes.
Hi, Shelby!
Hello.
Alright, for our next lady, she has fish inoculitis. Her name is Jackie, I believe. Is there anything you would like to say, darling? Okay, shush. So as you can see here, we got some gills. These are some signs of fish inoculitis. She breathes through them. Overnight, she grew these scales. She tends to not like to be touched. Okay, shh. I am DeWalt Washington, and I am reporting for the Health Watch. Good night, Seattle.
Now a word from our sponsors. And after that, we'll see a recall on a popular child's toy. And we'll see what's happening on the fields at Riverside High School.
I was wondering if you wanted to go to prom with me. Mom! Jackie rejected me the prom!
Oh, it's okay. Try this.
What's that?
Insta swag. It'll make you irresistible.
Oh, gee, Mom. Thanks. It really worked! You, me, prom.
Dog banging!
Look at me now.
This is Insta Swag, designed by rapper M.A. $, influenced by rap culture around the world. Apply to yourself and change your nerdy self to someone with swag. It is the longest lasting swag maker. 8 hours. 8 hours it lasts. It only costs $1.30 at local stores. Side effects include drowsiness, grogginess, loss of appetite, and minor paralysis. But besides all that, you will become cooler and will be able to do many things. So purchase this at stores near you. Stay swagalicious.
Hey, yo, crew, give me a beat. If you're feeling kinda nerdy and you wanna get flirty, buy some Insta Swag and only costs $1.30. Now I'm chilling with my posse and look, I got this hottie. If you wanna find out how, here's a number, call now. Word!
Welcome back. Now we have the recall of a popular children's toys. But at some stores, they're still selling them. Here's Steve Garcia with the story. Steve?
Steve! Oh, hi! Consumer news, Steve.
Oh, right. Today on the consumer news, kazoos are recalled. These kazoos, instead of making humming noises, make this noise. How's it do that? These kazoos are made by non-eating fawns. I think they're trying to poison us by putting chicken DNA in here. Now, one of these was played at the Super Bowl during the Star Spangled Banner, and it made this noise. How would you like it if at the Super Bowl you heard this? I would not like that. You can buy one of these at the Super Duper Wonderful Mart for $2.99. A real one that makes a noise only costs $27. I would much rather buy one that is $25 less. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Good. Okay. Let us. I'm gonna try to play something on here. Wasn't that nice? But I still think that the naughty fawns are trying to poison these very nice child's toys. Now, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It is not cool at all. Okay? Now, okay, I'm Steve, and I'm out of here. Bye!
Thanks, Steve. And here's Emily Liss with our editorial.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Emily Liss here with your editorial. Today's topic, school budgets. At Riverside High School, we just recently passed a bill to get new bleachers built on our football field. We've needed new bleachers for quite some time now since the original ones were deemed dangerous.
Dun dun dun.
They put up 2 sets of smaller metal bleachers for the football season, but we will now be having better bleachers, more like the originals, for next year's season. However, why do we have a referendum for new bleachers and not one for more useful things such as new art supplies, things for the award-winning marching band, or things for the science department? Our school is so focused on our sports programs, but why? Our sports programs are nowhere near as good as those of other schools. The money could be better used for educational expenses. I think that the other programs of the school could be a much better use of our budget. But that's just this girl's opinion. What do you think? I'm Emily List signing off. Back to you.
Thank you, Emily, for that great insight. Now here's S. Green with our sports.
Mason. Hello everyone, this is S. Green here with your sports. Today we will be talking about the spring sports of Riverside High School. Starting with baseball, coached by head coach Mr. Herron. They're looking very good this season with they have a lot of pitchers and they're pretty good, and some other players. And then softball, they're looking very good as well. They actually set a record at the beginning of their season with 6 wins and no losses, but sadly their first loss came to Florence, but they still set a record. They hadn't won with a season like that in many, many years. And then on to track, they are coached by Mr. Ballantyne and Miss Wilson, and their track meets are pretty boring, but they're actually doing pretty good. And we have some clips of softball. I met up with head coaches Mr. Gilmore and Miss Barber, and we will go to them now with an interview with them.
Coach Gilmore, did the lack of players in the beginning of the season affect your thoughts on the season at all?
No, actually it didn't. I thought we would be as successful as we've been. We've got a good team. We're ready to go.
Coach Barber, is it weird teaching stuff and coaching with varsity instead of JV?
No, I actually feel varsity's right.
No, I love it. I love it.
And that was my interview with head coaches. And we also have some more clips of their pregame rituals. We will go to that now.
During pregame warm-up, the balls are thrown to Courtney, number 25, at first base. And at second is Naomi Airgood, number 14. And at shortstop, Melissa Callahan, number 19. And behind her in left field is Jasmine Vasquez. And going over to third base for today is Samantha Foreman. Position is usually played by Kaylee Matthews. And at catcher is Caitlin George, and head coach Mr. Gilmore hits them the balls. center field, Amber Perlmutter, and at right field is Nicole DeMiro. Starting varsity pitcher Taylor Morgan warms up before the game against Northern Burlington, and she's about to take the field ready, and this is her last warm-up pitch. Courtney Farina taking her warm-up swings. She's a pro. And star player Kaylee Matthews injured off of her third base position. Say hello, Kaylee.
So it's looking like spring for Riverside High School is going to be looking up. So that's all here for sports, and back to you, Mason.
We're going to cut to commercial. Then after the commercial, we're going to have the lottery and a review of Vinny's Pizza Place.
Oh, hey! I did not see you there. I'm Hattie McHatfield, and this is my wonderfully wonderful headwear emporium. Outdoors. Come down here for all your headwear needs. Here are some of our popular headwear choices.
The elf hat.
Nay.
The reindeer antlers with attack mode.
Nay!
The flat brim tool hat. The Tupac do-rag. The witch hat. The ghostly Abe Lincoln hat. My personal favorite, the Amish hat.
I don't use electricity.
The neon skull cap. The special softball hat. The Russian hat. The ski mask. And the slash top hat.
For all your headwear needs, come down to Hattie McHatfield's wonderfully wonderful headwear emporium.
Emporium! Today!
Welcome back. Now here's Jacqueline Anstey with the stock markets.
Hello, I'm Jacqueline Nancy reporting from the stock market. Today on Ceiling Ave, we have had some upsets. Looking at the two major stock markets, now we will start with the NASDAQ. Although all day it has been up and down, things are looking up. Then, near the end of the day, it started to decrease. Since the last broadcast, the NASDAQ has gone down 1.09 points. The Dow Jones increased 0.47 points. It overall was a pretty slow day on Ceiling Ave. Here are some other averages. Pear Corporation has gone up 25.93 points. MA $Inc. has gone up 11.95 points. G6 Inc. has gone down 14.27 points. And I'm a Boss 3000 has gone up 47.6 points. I'm Jacqueline Nancy with the stock markets. Back to you, Mason.
Thanks, Jacqueline. Now here's Erdnay Kutinov with the lottery.
Welcome to Curbside Lottery with Erdnay Katinov. Today's winning amount is $1 billion.
Erdnay, where's your microphone plugged into? We don't use microphones anymore.
I do not know. Let's find out. Oh, well, that's, awkward. Anyway, coming back to this, today's winning amounts are... Infinity. Pi. The Batman symbol. Harry Potter's scar. And the number Q. Oh, wait, this just in. Q is not a number, is in fact a letter. That's embarrassing. Anyway, if you won, make sure you come down to the studio. Thank you. Now back to you, Mason.
I won! I freaking won!
Back to you.
Thanks, Erdney. And congratulations, Dylan. And here's Ladasha Sanchez with our review of a local pizza joint.
Hey yo, it's Ladasha Sanchez here, reviewing Vinny's Pizza Place in Delanco. This pizza joint serves as a popular hangout for teens. I've just ordered a slice, so I'm gonna take a taste test. A little greasy, not enough cheese. This 3-star restaurant is very nicely decorated with photos of Italy on the walls that ties in very nicely with the Italian cuisine.
Can I have one of these chickens?
The atmosphere consists of loud teams and crusty tables. But on a more positive note, the feeling of being in a real Italian restaurant is very strong here. The service was quick and thorough, and served by an Italian family with true Italian values. So I'm going to finish this meal, and back to you, Mason.
Thanks, Ladasha. Coming up next is Sammy D. Obvious with our entertainment section. Yo, I'm Sammy D. Obvious, and today on the entertainment section, we will be discussing the biggest movies of the summer. These are the movies that we know you'll be talking about next year. These blockbusters you won't want to wait to see. The long-awaited sequel to The Hangover comes out May 26th, simply titled The Hangover Part 2. It brings back the Wolf Pack, as they call themselves. This time, instead of being in Las Vegas, they are in Thailand. We are promised that this one will be as funny as the first. Jack Black is once again the animated panda Po in Kung Fu Panda 2. The first movie was a family favorite when it came out in 2008. The panda kung fu master now has to protect China from an evil emperor. This movie comes out May 26th. On June 3rd, a prequel to the X-Men film series will be released. Although it is the 5th installment, it is actually set in 1962. This film shows how the X-Men and their enemies developed. A comic book favorite of many, The Green Lantern, is turned into a major film on June 17th. The superhero of the same name has to defeat an enemy who threatens to destroy the balance of the universe. Ray Reynolds plays Hal Jordan, who has to master his new powers to stop this enemy. This is a very long-awaited movie, so I hope it lives up to its comic book ancestor. The final film of the Transformers series will be released on July 1st. These films, starring Shia LaBeouf, have become a major franchise. This one, Transformers Dark of the Moon, once again has everyone's favorite robots like Optimus Prime. Megan Fox has been replaced with a new love interest played by Rosie Huntington-Whiteley. These Autobots versus Decepticons in a final battle promises to be great. Probably the biggest movie of the summer comes out on July 15th. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 is the final movie of the Harry Potter series. It has been long awaited by Harry Potter fans everywhere. They are very excited to see Daniel Radcliffe pick up his wand one last time. This is the end of the franchise that grasped the world in magic. We have a pretty packed lineup this summer. From family films to epic adventures, it is sure to be a blast. So if you can't find me, I'll probably be at the movies. Back to you, Mason. That's all for this exciting edition of Pseudo News. Tune in tomorrow at 5 a.m. for the next edition. I'm Mason Hopkins, and I'm out.